to 90 Day with Nana with Joleen and Nana.
Hi, guys.
Welcome. If you're joining us live, thank you for joining us. Also, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Make sure you follow us on social media at Joleen Lunzer on Instagram, Twitter, and the TikTok, and at 90 Day with Nana on Instagram. We're almost up to 400 follows on Insta, Nana.
Oh, that's big.
Right? I thought that was pretty big.
I think it is.
If you guys want to support the channel, Super Chat's a great way to do it. We'll highlight your comment. It's a good time. There's also links in the description to Patreon, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, all that good stuff to support as well as you know what I'm saying, as well as our Amazon wish list. We are going to be talking about 90 Day Fiancé, Season 8, Episode 14, Into Your Arms. We're going to be recapping it and going on our usual teams. But first, Nana and I check in with each other. Nana, how are you doing?
Hi. It's snowing here. A few days ago, we were cleaning the garage, and I said to Paul, should we put the snowblower away? And he said, don't be silly. Okay. We're not going to blow the snow because by the weekend, maybe it'll be gone. But it's snowing here. It's snowing pretty good. That's why I got our cap on. You and I have the same one.
I love that hat.
It gets warm. I do too. I love this hat. And I got my Santa baby on. Santa baby.
Because it's snowing and it feels like Christmas.
So
yes,
hi.
Trey loves your hat, Nana. Well, your hair looks
Thank
good
you.
too.
I just love this. It's the cutest hat. And where did we get it again, Joleen? Can we give him a shout out?
Shout out to Patina.
And it was only $19.99. You can't beat it. It's warm as toast.
It's locally made by an actual local shop, and they knitted it or whatever you do.
In front of us.
Anyway, they made it out of free range, non-caged yarn. So
yarn babies.
It's really organic. It's super yummy. You know how people always say, it's so yummy. It's so soft and yummy.
Oh, that's like my friend, Brian Christopher. Now he's my friend. Beautiful.
Who's Brian Christopher?
Brian Christopher Slots. Gotta love him. Linda sent your dad. Linda sent your dad a shirt. And his big saying is when it doesn't hit right, you know, with slot machines, it's black shirt. It's a great shirt. And on white across it says, rude.
Is that what he says to the slot machines?
Yep. Rude. So anyway, Linda sent Dad a shirt and he's thrilled to death with it. And he can't wait to wear it when we get it.
You guys are in deep in the Brian Christopher cult if you're already buying merch. I like your style.
Well, you know that Linda, honest to God, she goes, well, Paul needed something for his birthday. So I thought that was very nice. Oh, yeah. Jules. Hi. Hi, ladies. Nana, loving the beanie. Joleen, loving the hair. It gives me 90s Britney Spears vibes. Yes, it does. I missed you ladies last week while I wasn't feeling the best. And we're glad you're feeling better.
Yes,
Jules and I went back and forth, just checking on, how she's doing. So yeah, it does. It gets tough when you're not feeling good. I mean, no.
It's the worst.
It's the worst.
Oh gosh, it's the worst. It's the worst. It's the worst. How else is everything going, Nana? And welcome, Lean Team. And I am definitely wearing pigtails like this in honor of our dear Rebecca and Zied, which we'll get into when we're recapping the episode. I had to pull out the piggies. If she's doing it, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
That's right. That's right. And it looks good on you. Nothing looks good on her, not even Zied. Okay.
Ooh, Nana, the shade.
Sorry. Anyway, I went to get my shot on Friday. Okay, what's today? Monday? Yeah, I went to get my shot on Friday, my first one. And I picked up the information that they handed me with my little card with my name on it. Go sit and wait, social distance from your partner, or whoever you came with. Or if you came alone, just social distance alone. We all have done that. And I'm sitting there alone, naturally, reading this going, this is, nothing about it. I don't know, shit from Chanel about this stuff. I just knew what they told me on the phone. They said I was going to get the Pfizer. And all of a sudden, it's the Johnson & Johnson. And on the FDA, it said it has not been approved yet. That's what their thing that they just gave me is reading. And I went, well, wait a minute. I thought it was approved. But anyway, I went back up there and I says, when I called, they said it was going to be the Pfizer. No, this is what you're getting. And I went, well, here, hand this back. I'm going to wait. And she goes, well, you're going to have to wait for us to call you again. I said, here you go. And I walked out because I have another appointment, which I was going to cancel after I got this one done. Mm-hmm. I'm glad I didn't cancel it. And supposedly we're supposed to be getting the Moderna there. I don't know. There's 3 different kinds. It's this has been clumsily done in Minnesota. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping things get better. I'm hoping to get it on Friday with your dad. Mm-hmm. So anyway, that was that.
So you told her, you said, listen, I'm just here because they said there was an early opening, but I already have my appointment, and you guys told me it was Pfizer, and now you're saying Johnson & Johnson, which there is a difference.
And she did tell me, she goes, I don't think anyone said that. I missed that part. And I said, and I thought, what am I supposed to say to her? What, am I lying? And I said, here. And I handed her back the thing. I didn't say anything. She goes, well, what's your name? I go, it's on the card you gave me. And I walked away. You know what? 66. I am not putting up with this bullshit. I am not. I'm done. I've done it for 65 years. Now a new day is dawned. I know you're under pressure. Everybody's under pressure. Anybody that's ever worked in their life has been under pressure. So anyway.
All right.
Luck to you.
Thank you, Nana. Thank you, Nana. We know she's going to be extra sassy in her recap because she was already extra sassy about her vaccine, but I think that is not right for them to mislead you on which vaccine you're going to get and to get attitude about it. It's like, we know it's a hard job you're doing by, passing out these vaccinations. Like you said, it's not totally organized in Minnesota, and we thank everyone out there, nurses, doctors, people who are helping with the testing and vaccination. But you also have to be patient, especially with people who are 65 and older, and when there's a real threat, or people who have who are vulnerable to being even more getting the virus and having really horrible effects. So yeah, if you were told, I was told one thing and they're going to be given another. Mm-hmm. And like Linda went and she had gotten her first shot, and she's reading about this Johnson & Johnson, and you had to sign a waiver, she said, if you're getting the Johnson & Johnson. And you couldn't be pregnant, and you couldn't be... Well, that's the thing. They don't know yet. I don't think all the effects, because they had to, someone was saying in the chat, emergency approval due to what's happening. But me and Chell were talking about that. It's like they offer, these companies are, Johnson & Johnson, you know what I mean? So much money. And I think they did that. I don't know the specifics of it, but I think it's obviously having to do with money, and you give them a contract and then you promise them stuff. It's like, you almost wish that this vaccination, this medication, a business was not competitive, like people weren't making large sums of money off it. I get you have to pump money into it because there's research and all these things to get a vaccine, but you almost wish it wasn't something people could profit off and they could all share their secrets together so we could just get one big vaccine that helps everybody.
And thank God they're not charging for these things now. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's the next step down the road. But like Linda, I was telling Linda, I was talking to her on the way there and then talking to her on the way back. She goes, you out already? I go, no. And I explained the whole thing. And she says, why don't you just take some of that Johnson & Johnson baby powder, put it down by your hooch and call it a day.
Yeah, because now, people are getting stuff from the Johnson & Johnson baby powder, putting it by your hoo-ha.
I did that back in the day. I haven't had any cancer things, but people just did that. If you didn't want to, spend the money on FDS, Johnson & Johnson baby powder was about this big. You're fine. Anyway,
shoving it down.
Speaking of the beautiful bush, let's take a look. We got flowers coming here. Lots of them. Lots of blossoms. Very nice. Thank you.
Do you have your mic by you, Nana? Do you have your mic?
Yes, I do. Are you having trouble hearing me? Which never seems to be an issue.
I think she does not have her mic by her because I heard her grab it.
Whatever.
She always forgets about the mic. So yeah, we did a quick check-in on Nana's giant bush. Nana's giant bush is flowering. It is sprouting. It is growing. It is here for you to enjoy.
And it is springtime in Minnesota. Oh, wait a minute. You can't hardly see across the street. It's blowing pretty good. One more thing, and then we'll get to our stuff. Yeah, unless you had something that was happening in your life. But oh well. I bought these keto things, okay? Because I wanted chocolate in the worst way, okay? So I got these keto things, $13.99 a bag. Are you kidding me? Okay, but when you want chocolate and you're trying to be good and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so how many ounces is this bad boy? 14.8 ounces.
Okay.
I got home and tried a couple. You might as well eat them on the toilet.
That's what I was going to say. It looks like shits your pants candy, right? Any of those keto chocolates, you might as well just, you're going to get diarrhea.
It's my bathroom buddy. Pass the Charmin. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I tried and I keep trying, and we're still on keto, and we're just trying so hard. And, I said to Paul, if you could have, like, if somebody gave this gift to you, you could have world peace, or you could pick a weight and stay there the rest of your life.
Okay.
We are not very Christian people.
There would be no world peace. We would just, I get it. As a yo-yo weight person, a yo-yo dieter, it sucks. I
know. It's like, really? Wow. I just hate these. And I hate these people that you see them walk through the store and they're getting caramel corn and they're getting these big old bakery things, and they got little thighs on them like this. And I go, what's it like to never have your thighs rubbed together? You're going to pay for that somewhere.
Listen, my thighs are buddies. They're friends. They're homies. They're girls. They're like, hey, girl, what's up? What's up, girl? They support each other. They rub on each other. They, I don't have socially distanced thighs. I haven't seen a thigh gap since 33. These girls are best friends. They're conjoined twins. They love each other.
Mine too. So. We have a lot of love. Okay, but that's what's been happening in my world. We got the kids coming on Wednesday. They're going to have an overnight with us. I'm pretty excited about that. I'd like to just move on to
Who's Dead with
Nana? Okay.
All right, that's our weekly check-in where Nana tells us who's dead from her Who's Dead with Nana journal.
This is so sad because this great fighter is same age as myself, 66 years old, marvelous Marvin Hagler. He was a boxer from 1973 to 1987, born May 23rd, 54, and he died March 13th of 2021. He had 67 fights and only 3 losses, and he got out of the boxing game fairly early for a boxer, and because Sugar Ray Leonard would not fight him. So he left, and he's got 5 children and a wife that he leaves behind. And I like boxing. I do. And I like it because
Nana's very aggressive. She's very aggressive.
I know.
That's why you like
Paul
it.
Liked it. And I got into it. And so, yeah, this is very sad. So, especially when he's only 66.
I didn't mean to laugh at
That's okay. That's all right. We're not laughing. Sometimes you have to laugh at death.
No,
I already picked out a song I want at my funeral. I just heard it today. Willie Nelson does it. His daughter talked him into it after all these years. She was 5 years old when she heard the song. And she said, Dad, you got to do the song. You got to do the song. And he pushed her off about this song. And it's from the Muppets, and it's Rainbow Connection. And it's the most beautiful song. Do you know the song? Okay.
Oh, yeah, it plays on Alexa all the time.
I don't have
a
Alexa.
Willie Nelson station. I don't recommend an Alexa. I don't. They're creepy. I've told you that before. But yeah, I've heard it. Yep.
But yeah, it's just a cool song.
Someday
I really like it.
Rainbow Connection. Yes. Okay, so we have to play Rainbow Connection when you're dead. Got it. R.I.P. Marvelous what is his name again?
Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Thoughts and prayers to your family. And thanks for the good fights that my mom and dad like to watch together. Hopefully it wasn't an aphrodisiac for them. Okay. Nana, should we get into this episode of 90 Day Fiancé? Because this week was cuckoo bananas and crazy. And
Let's
can't wait to hear your Nana notes. And let's go. What do you got there, Nana?
Love that song. I'm just seeing all the people that love Rainbow Connection. Thanks, you guys. And Joleen, you'll never have to worry about giving the eulogy because I'll have it all written down and typed double-spaced. Okay, here we go. Cool. Stephanie and Ryan cross off. Ryan, we're going with Harris because that's how long it took her to change partners. Harris knows the right things to say. She's just pounded again. She likes her wine. She likes some other things that they don't show on camera. Almost. We don't know this for fact, but
allegedly.
I'm assuming and allegedly nobody's eyes go like that after that.
I heard some theories. Our lovely birdie, he was saying that maybe they injected some of the injectables she took into the face, maybe they were chemically altering her. Who knows? Maybe they were like, hey, just throw some Clorox in there. I don't know. She won't know. Who knows? Who knows?
And she wouldn't know because she is lost all grasp of reality, I feel. She pays for everything. Yeah. You know, she's a great date. She pays for it all. Money is no object in her world. The first night, Harris sleeps on the couch, which surprised me. I thought,
he didn't sleep on the couch.
I mean, that's what they said. And I believe everything that goes on in these 90-Day Fiancé. They wouldn't lie to us.
They would never lie to us.
She pays for everything. Ryan's mom is calling her business now. She says, Harris, I have to check in with my business. Click, click, click on the phone. Oh, she's what? What now? Oh, no. So she says, block all the calls from Ryan's family, his mother especially. Everybody in Ryan's family were blocking calls. Oh my God. That's sweet. So she's not going to get any more calls from that family. And she just told her that she left a message. No one's heard from Ryan in 2 days and nobody seemed to care.
Yeah. I mean, she fell out of love real quick. I mean, that he didn't use that glow in the dark condom and she was like, you're dead to me. You are dead.
That's right. You are dead to me.
She did say something like she hopes he dies. So.
Ouch. I need a relaxing day.
She poured that wine. What did you think of that wine pour? She was like, we're not fancy people. Just pour it to the top, baby. Yeah, uh-huh.
And he must have said something because it was a little muffled. Like, oh, this bottle's gone. Well, just order another one.
Just it's like money. Okay, I have to get into my Stephanie.
Okay, all right.
It's like, yeah, oh yeah, because it's like she's from Grand Rapids, Michigan, but she speaks like she's from Minnesota or Fargo. So she's just like, yeah, just do, Ryan, he was never there for me. Just pour it to the top. Can you just put the bottle right in my mouth and dump it in? Now, Ryan, Harris, money's no object, okay? We can do it all. How many kids you got? 4? That's not bad. That's not bad.
No.
You're willing to just give them up? Cool. I got a cat, so I know what that's like. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh. Anyways, let's live like we're not gonna. What's the saying? Gonna be alive tomorrow. Let's just live like we're gonna die tonight.
Because you keep drinking like that.
What? Ryan's mom did what? That slut. Okay. Tell her I bought her coins in her app. She like Slotomania. Tell her I want the Slotomanias back.
Send me some. Okay. enough about gambling addictions. I love your impressions, and that is spot on when it comes to Stephanie. I just don't, her and those pigtails aren't doing anything for you, honey. You're too old for that. Cut that hair up, do something with it.
I honestly thought at dinner though, it was the best she's looked yet. Speaking of Stephanie, Nana.
Okay. Do we have a picture coming up or something?
A picture that somebody screen grabbed. I didn't screen grab it. I found it on Twitter and it perfectly sums up Stephanie to a T, just there she is, Miss Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
she took that glass down. She was like, I can't feel my lips. This is great, right, Harris? It's Harris. Could you write it on my wrist so I look down? Write it in the wine because I'm always looking at that.
I always got that going. And what kind of wine was it? Did you recognize the label? I don't know wine.
It was called Sip. I've never heard of the brand.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming she's a Chardonnay or a Pinot Gris, probably. I could have been a Sauv Blanc, but I think she looks like a Pinot Gris type gal, just a blackout Pinot Gris gal.
She is. She just. I don't know. She's begging for Harris's peenie because she wants him to sleep with her,
and he says, "This is our last night on Earth, and your dick's dead tomorw." Okay,
and then she calls her friend. Oh, the psychic! I have to see his eyes. I have to see his eyes. Oh my God. This woman is such a fraud. You are such a charlatan. Stop it. It's terrible.
A charlatan.
She's looking at his eyes and she goes, yep, he's a nice guy. He's the one for you. Oh my God. Pay up. Yeah. It's just, this woman could tell her anything. And what the hell was her name anyway?
Her name is John Edwards, because she's about as slimy as John Edwards. Did you see Harris's sweat? He's sitting in bed. They got the wine. They got their robes on. And she's like, let's call my friend. Hey, Maria, it's me.
Yeah. Sweat was coming down. And Brianna was also saying that the sweat is just falling down his face.
It's bad.
But Luther Vandross sweat like that too. I mean, there are people that just get a little sweaty.
Luther Vandross was performing. Well, I guess so is Harris. So true, Nana. So true. It was uncomfortable.
Never too much, Harris. Never too much.
Never too much. Never too much. Never too much.
Oh,
Luther, you're the best.
Oh my God.
You and Alexander O'Neill shaped my childhood.
That's all I listened to. Sexy.
And I'd be like, never too much, curling her bangs. Never too much. Never too. I was like, there's too much. You curled your bangs too much, Nana.
Call it a day, Nana. Rye Harris sure broke out in a sweat when the psychic asked about speaking to the baby mama. But then you're right. But then he did say, yeah, that's fine. They're never going to get a hold of her. That's not going to happen. So anyway, goodbye to them. That's all I have to say to them.
I mean, it was
kind of sad. It was very sad. It's so sad to see her get so effed up all the time.
And when she called the psychic friends and family lady, and this lady, it doesn't take psychic ability to see anything about Stephanie's relationship, because she shares everything, but she wants her to keep going to her. So she's just like, okay. Well, I think he might be, though. He's got kind eyes.
I think I love him, but I can't say that. He told me he loved me. These people grow up, people.
He loved her, Nana.
I know. I know what he said.
Loved her. Okay, wait. I have to show you.
I know. You got some sweaty pictures of him?
Tammy just sent me this picture. Apparently, this is Stephanie in a shirt, but it might have been her sheet. So whatever Stephanie's doing, careful, Steph, because she's wearing her linens. So that's
a shirt?
That's a shirt, Nana.
No, honey, that's her dinner napkin pushed up into her bra line there. That's all that is.
Yeah. And then you got, your grandpa's old white
boxer shorts.
Or boxer shorts strewn together.
I would say this is high fashion. And I can't believe Salt Lake City's
Meredith Marks.
Brooks, come on, this is it. This is it. You just put your little logo right down the
Brooks Marks.
Yes. I just that's one ugly shirt.
But they were definitely getting it in that night. They were getting it in. She was like, I don't want to drink until you're Ryan. And then I want to have angry hate sex with you.
So speaking of ugly, Rebecca and Zied, she tells, well, seriously, look at the two of them. I mean, this is another episode where she forgot to clean up. She's got that greasy long hair. It looks horrid. It looks like a whole different color because she hasn't washed it.
Well, I think her roots are coming in because of the pannekuchen.
Oh, well, little soap would help her. She tells Zied she's not happy. He gets his way. She doesn't get hers because he just is saying he has to get married before Ramadan. And she says, well, when does Ramadan start? And he goes 2-3. 2-3, like 23rd. Oh, okay. The 23rd. So she says, well, that means we have to get married in 8 days. That's like not doable because he leaves it all to her to plan. She has to take the ball and run with it, even though this isn't what she wants to do. So she should hold tight to what she doesn't want to do. And he says, well, I can just go move in with Tiffany and her husband. And that's Rebecca's.
Tiffany doesn't like you.
No. Well, they're moving. She said, you can't move in with them. So, I mean, that's pretty sad. I wouldn't throw you to the wolves saying, well, you just go live with Joleen and chill. And,
I would be like, Nana, your dumb boyfriend Your baby boyfriend, who you could have birthed, does not stay in with me and Chell. It's creepy. I'm not raising your child bride. Nana, what did you think? They have furniture, Nana.
I see that Jacqueline parody. You noticed that too. I'm so excited. Let's get to that.
Yes.
He's sitting on a couch, I wrote. He's sitting on a couch. I was so excited for him. That's looked amazing. Like every young boy I've ever seen with the headset going like this. Like this? We're playing, yep. we're playing, and not paying any attention to her as she's flipping out because she lost this 10-cent engagement ring that he gave her in some desert. So she's looking all over. Did it
remind you of being a mom of a teenage boy and him just not listening to you?
Or girl, yes.
But I mean, I wasn't gaming, man. I wasn't a gamer, bro. I always listened.
Well, you didn't always listen, but you weren't a gamer. You're right. You're right. But it was just typically a teenage kid or someone in his 20s.
Which he is. He's 27.
Yeah, I guess. 27. And there he sat. You know, he was so excited about this game where he could have been jumping up and down on this new couch. It didn't look new, but at least there was a couch there. We were pretty excited about that.
It looked pretty. Well, let's see if I can pull up a picture here.
Yeah, it was okay. It was. I mean,
it was something. It was a sectional, which I was a little impressed that he did have a sectional action.
I was excited about that. Yeah, so that doesn't. No, it doesn't look too bad.
But but here's what I didn't like. Okay, so you're living in this and you lived in this place before. It's very kind of like industrial, a little bit modern. You got the blue in the kitchen. You got the walls exposed. You know, it's like a loft. And then she has grandmother. She's got like traditional. She's got that table back there, and then she's got those traditional like chairs you see at like your grandma's house, and then a traditional buffet.
I saw
she
that
also
buffet.
Had two. It does not fit.
You can't get rid of those things on Marketplace and stuff. I mean, they used to be the thing, but people are asking like $200-$300 for them. You can't give them away. No, it's kind of sad because I still like a hutch. I still like that.
I like a hutch too, but it has to match your overall theme. You know what I mean? Like if you have traditional taste and that's what's in your house, yeah, but not in a warehouse. You're not going to put the grandma. Look at that table. I think she has kind of a modern thin table back there, and then she's got you know, welcome kind of like to Oklahoma 1954 chairs.
Farmhouse look, yes.
It's really
Haru
weird.
Is saying the furniture look like it's an all must go sale thing. Yes, all must go. I'm leaving at 4:00 tonight. Please bring somebody to help pick up the furniture because I will not be able to help you lift. Okay.
I'm going to jail.
And I'm going to jail.
So yeah, she's pissed. Look how little her feet are. She's got little feet.
Oh, you know, she does. Which means that she's like small boned. Is that?
I don't know.
Is that true? Okay.
I got big feet, which means I'm big boned. Big boned.
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know what that means, but it looks like she's wearing some bowling shoes and she's always got such style. So she lost her engagement ring. She's looking all over for it. It's a formal lockdown, she called it. A formal lockdown in Georgia. There's a big stain on her shirt, which drove me crazy. It was right about by the boob, in between both boobs. Great big stain.
Like a water stain or what?
God knows what fell on that shirt.
It might have been, you know, maybe it was, well, no, he's been gaming too much, but maybe he was like, okay, we can do it, but I'm keeping the headphones on. I'm still going to game. And then he got excited. And
it could have been. We don't know.
Allegedly.
If it was coming attractions or not. But big old stain. Ugly, ugly shirt. Anyway, gray's not your color. These bright colors always look good on you. Keep wearing those.
Okay.
Okay, so Ramadan starts on the 23rd. She's pissed. She's mad. She doesn't want any part of this, but naturally she'll go with it because
she's mad at Ramadan.
She is. And then my favorite line that she said in this whole thing, and I got to get my glasses, just get those bifocals working. Ramadan starts on the 23rd, 12 days away. And then because of her work schedule at the chicken place, 8 days for her to find a place for them to get married. He says, we just go to courthouse. No, you don't go to the courthouse. She says, because everything's closed down. He's not understanding that. So she says, so a month a year is what you're saying. A month in a year, you're a strict Muslim.
Oh, Nana gave the Arsenio Hall.
We just talked about Arsenio. Paula and I did. We just talked about him. He says, now, who is that guy that was on late night and they do the whoo, whoo, whoo?
Arsenio
right? Oh, that's how can you forget Arsenio Hall? And why isn't he back on TV?
He should be, because the booker who booked the comedians for his show saw me perform in Burbank and wanted to talk to me. And then the show got canceled. I was like, of course. Right before I could have been on Arsenio's show. And then they're like, JK, we're going to cancel it. We're
canceling it.
We're going to cancel it. But we love you. We love what you do. You're very funny. But we're going to cancel.
Well, that's a damn shame.
Hollywood. Yeah. Okay. So what did you think about, so she lost her ring. She lost her engagement ring. I mean, this is just such a Rebecca move. She's very childlike. I mean, I misplace things too, but she's just a hot mess. And then she's like, you don't care. He doesn't care. He's 27. You bought him this video game system, yet you want him to be motivated and help you and do all these things.
Stop it.
He's not going to do it. I don't feel one bit bad for Rebecca ever, because this is her 4th time being married. She's raised children older or almost as old as Zied. So it's ridiculous. She's like, in the Sahara, I'm never going to get this ring back. He proposed to me. Then she goes to her daughter's house and her daughter twisted her ankle trying to stop her mom from getting married or something. And her daughter's just like, are you sure? And then they're blaming Zied. I'm like, it's your mom. It's your mom.
She's
not a problem.
It's not these gentlemen. And then she didn't even change her shirt and she went out with that stain. But anyway,
I'm going to Stephanie's. And like, Zied was like, did she leave? Like, he had no clue.
I wonder where she went.
Yeah. He was like, good. Now I can pull out Pornhub and game.
Okay.
He's just like, it's crazy, Nana.
It is. This one was really a good one. Zoe's mom is saying she really wanted him to be pissed she lost the ring she paid for. Amen. Amen. Yeah. Thank you for mentioning that, because that is so true. She is so ridiculous. Chronically, Brianna says she babies him and then gets pissed when he's not bawling that she lost her ring. Yeah. He doesn't care enough. I think he just wanted to get to, I was going to say Minnesota. No, he didn't. He just wanted to get to the United States.
To take Zied? Are you trying to make Zied your new toilet daddy?
No, I went to Menards and toilet daddy was working in paint and he didn't know shit about paint. Okay, so here we go. He didn't even recognize me. I really felt bad and I had makeup on and everything. Oh, well.
Oh my God, Nana.
Hey, easy come, easy go.
You poor thing. You poor thing, Nana.
Hazel and Tarik. He proposes. He puts on a blue suit. Anyway, puts all these little rose petals down the steps, calls her down, gets down on one knee. You know, I'm thinking to myself, okay, your dad would never have done this. And if he did, I'd be pissing and moaning that I had to pick up the rose petals. So it's hard to please me sometimes. She says, yes, surprise. They meet with his friend. Now I love his friend. I love his friend Angie. Love her. She's beautiful. She's smart. Oh my gosh.
She was like, you are this and you need to do this. And I know him because he's an alpha male and he's gonna, honey, you did nothing wrong, because you could tell that Hazel, she looks real sad and she's young too. You know, she's like 27. And then you got Tarik, who's like 46 or 50. I don't know.
And she looks like she did something wrong. She didn't do a damn thing wrong. And that's what Angie's telling her. And I love Angie. And Angie, if you're ever listening to this podcast, you are so on point and you're such a beautiful woman. Anyway, she calls him out about this.
And call him out not only about the stuff with Minty, but Nana, I need your opinion on, first of all, I know you don't like the rose thing, so you have to pick them up. I'm kind of with you. Unless I know Chel's going to take the vacuum to it later, don't make the mess. You know, I know that doesn't sound romantic, but come on. But why did they have to eat the strawberries on the floor, which I'm sure he doesn't keep up with the vacuuming, and then he put a paper towel underneath the chocolate fondue thing? Just get a little table.
Get a little table. Get some pretty plates. If you're going with the rose petals, you can come up with some cute plates. You know, they're not expensive. You can go to the Goodwill and get some really cute plates. There's a new Goodwill too in Woodbury. You know where Yeah, there is. I was so excited to see it because the other one closed. And we're driving up there and we're going, oh my gosh, look, there's a Goodwill, brand new. Anyway, haven't been there for a while.
Well, my husband joins right when I'm saying, don't put rose petals down unless you're going to clean these. It's looking good, Joleen. And then I think he heard me and he said, wow. Yeah, we love Angela, just like Chronically Brianna says. So nice for her defending Hazel. Hazel needed that. Hazel needs
Angel needs that. Angela, you're right.
Did I say
Angela?
Angel?
Love you. I said Angel.
Oh, okay.
Just call me Angel of the morning.
Yeah, Tarik really does have. Thank you, Lisa. Yes, in honor of Rebecca and Stephanie.
So cute.
I do some little. I'll do like half up, and I'll do like little piggies on top of my head. And I'm 41. I don't think there's an age limit to it, but I think there's certain women who abuse it, if you know what I'm saying. Like, it might be abused somewhat. But Tarik does have really good friends, really good girlfriends, he needs them to like guide him because he still doesn't quite get it.
He doesn't get it. When you say little piggies, that reminds me, we're going to go back to Brian Christopher. He plays this one slot machine that I told him I gotta get on this slot machine. It's little piggies that drop, and then you try to get hard hats, and there's a big wolf that comes and blows these little stacks down, and you can.
And who does this again? Who is this guy?
Brian Christopher. BrianChristopherSlots.com. And I even wrote to him saying that we do a podcast, and I said, 90 Days with Nana.
You did not write to him. Where?
On the chat. I do a podcast, 90 Days with Nana. We give you many shout outs. Love your program.
What did he say?
What's wrong with that? He didn't say anything because I didn't give him anything. Sometimes people don't call you out.
Wait. Something really weird is happening. Hold on.
Maybe it's Brian Christopher trying to come in.
This is weird. Okay,
what's going on? Okay.
No, nothing to get alarmed about. It's just weird. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. Hold on, guys. Uh-oh. What is this? What's going on? What's happening?
Oh, Brian Christopher. Shut up. You just did this. Stop it.
No, why did this pop up? I'm so confused. Okay, hold on. What does he have to say?
Hey, Eileen, it's Brian Christopher, or can I call you Nana? How you doing, Nana? Listen, I wanted to check in on you, see how you're doing. Listen, I know you're missing the casinos, but don't worry. They are missing you a lot more. They want our money, don't you know? And when you get back there, you can win some Buffalo hits. A couple questions for you. Have you found your missing garlic, number one? Number two, did Dad eat? I want to make sure he's doing well, don't you know? And how, I don't know if I really want to know the answer to this one, but how is Toilet Daddy? Maybe I don't. I don't want to know. But anyways, listen, when you get out to Laughlin next time, there's this one casino. I forget what it's called. It's like a really, really old one. It's above like a restaurant, I think. And it had the Lucky Lemmings in it. I had so much luck on that one. So make sure you give that one a shot. Speaking of shot, I heard you got your first one. So good for you. I'm waiting for mine. Hopefully I'll get that one in a few weeks as well. Anyways, wishing you all the best. And when you get out to those casinos, I hope they're not rude and they are delicious and you get some Banza wins. Take care.
Oh my God. I'm in love. I am just in love. How did you do that?
Well,
how did you do that? I wrote to him thinking, oh my God, okay. Well, what did you have?
Okay. You know Nini girl who you were sending the a bag to, and you put the wrong address.
Instead of Fox, I'm not going to say her address.
You put
Fox.
Yeah, I know. Well, you put, we can talk about it. I explained it to her. She hit me up like a week or so ago, and I was really busy with Baby Canada, and she said she wanted to buy you a cameo from him, and if she could send me the money, and then I would message him what to say, here's something about Nana, you have to tell him about you and stuff. And so Nini girl wanted you to have this, and she joined the chat late. I was waiting. It was so weird that you were talking about him constantly. I mean, you always talk about him, but I said I was going to wait for her to join the chat until I played it, and then you happened to bring him up, and then Nini popped in and said, sorry, I'm late, because that's why I kind of kept checking my computer. I wasn't fully paying attention. And then I watched her reaction. I started damn crying.
I just loved it. I said, when he said, hi, Nana, my heart melted. I love him. And he gets so excited. And I love who he goes with. Marco, his husband.
His boyfriend or husband?
No, his husband. And then Britt, the gal that comes with him and, tallies everything up. They are just a great threesome. Thank you so much for that, Nene. I absolutely loved it. It's the best.
He literally got back to me within 24 hours, like so quick. And he made it like that message. He killed it. He did.
It.
He's your new best friend.
Oh my God. And Linda and I said, what if we see him in Laughlin? How exciting that would be.
Well,
you know where he goes? Caliente.
Agua Caliente?
Agua Caliente. That's where he goes a lot because he lives in Palm Springs. I just love him.
He lives in Palm Springs, so he's by me. We can go look for him. Well, here's the deal. I forgot what the deal was. I already forgot. But yeah, Nene girl hooked you up.
Nene.
He kept saying, you betcha, you betcha. It's like he knew you were Minnesota. I'm like, how did he know? Did he just hear my accent? Because I told him in video, like, this is for Nana.
And I wrote to him saying Minnesota loves you, but not that he knows, who the hell Nana is.
Maybe he remembered. So I'll send it to you so you can have it, Nana.
Thank you.
You can play it over and over. But seeing your reaction was everything.
I couldn't have been more excited if Ron Howard was talking to me. That's how excited I am about Brian Christopher. Oh, Nene girl, thank you. Thank you so much. This just made my night. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep tonight.
He wanted to know if Dad ate. So you're going to have to get back to him. I mean, you can DM him on one of the social media. Thank you so much.
Stop it. This is the absolute best. Because to look, and I said, oh my God, that's Brian Christopher. And then I thought to myself, see, you say something and these people just show up. People are listening. And then I thought, this can't be. This just can't be.
You put it into the world and you make it happen. And that's Brian Christopher. He's a cutie. I'm going to start watching his channel. I'm definitely going to support him.
He's
what a cutie.
And he's not dirty. He says really fun things.
Oh, he doesn't.
Like some of the things that I would say.
Yeah, that he's not like us. He's a clean boy, unlike us.
Yeah, he's just as cute as can be. And he just hit a market where people were really missing the casinos, all about me. And he just, I don't know. It's like you're sitting next to him playing. I don't know. There's just something about him. He is the best.
Oh, well, thank you, Brian Christopher.
I love Nana fixing her hair as if he could see her. Yeah. What do you think?
Nana was like, oh my God. I mean, he's a cutie, that Brian Christopher.
He has these things they're called, and it's not dirty. It's called group pulls. And you put in, while you're there with him, like he gets like 26 people to put in $500 towards this one machine. And anything they win or lose, like if you win, everybody's divvying it up between 26 people. I would do that. I would do that.
You should do that. When you get your stimmy, Nana, give it to Brian Christopher. Nana got that stimmy.
It's going better places. I'm sorry, but yeah.
Yay. So are you going to be able to, I'm so happy that you got to experience
Linda,
that. Thank you, Nene
isn't this
girl.
wild? Linda, isn't this wild?
Well, and you kept bringing him up. And I was just like, oh my gosh, does Nana know that I'm about to play a video for her from Brian Christopher?
No, Dad, I come downstairs this morning, 11:30, and I sleep in now because he can't smoke. But I come downstairs and I say, oh, you listen to Brian? Because I hear him go, beautiful, when he hits something. And he's there listening to Brian. I mean, Linda's the one that introduced us to Brian, and we've been watching him since.
Well, he's great. I played it when he sent it to me, I played it for Chell, and Chell goes, oh, I love that he sends such good upbeat, because some of these people you never know, they could be buttholes, but this guy seems like a really cool guy.
He is making lots of ching and he deserves it. And I just love it. And when he's playing the games, you're rooting for him because you feel like you're a part of it. That's all I can say. He's just the best.
Well, it was all Nene Girl's idea. So shout out to Nene Girl. She said, love you, Nana, from Mike, Julie, and Nene. This was such a good reaction. Oh my God. I was like crying watching you.
Oh, honey.
You're the best to give gifts to. The best.
I was so excited because I thought, well, what's Brian Christopher doing there? And if you can send it to me soon,
I'll send it to you.
I can play it in my dreams
everywhere. You can put it on your social media.
How do I get there?
I will tell you everything offline, and we'll get back into our 90-day because I know you guys want us to talk about the episode too. But I just wanted
to make
that happen for you, Nana.
I know, because his followers, like we're the lean team, his followers are Rudy's, because he says rude all the time. It's something
so cute.
Rudy's. Oh my God. Okay. Thank you.
He's killing it. He has like what, 300 and some thousand or something.
Oh my God.
Or maybe more.
I just love him. I subscribe, I like, anyway. And so should you.
Did I subscribe already?
Let's subscribe to 90 Days with Nana.
I just subscribed. Brian Christopher Slots, he has 352,000.
Because there are a lot of sick people there that really like to gamble a lot. And if you've given up most everything in your life besides chocolate that makes you sit on the toilet, then I highly suggest getting into something that's won't hurt you too bad, and that's gambling. So anyway.
Well, I don't support that statement because it can hurt you pretty bad if you abuse it. But
I'm sorry. You got to have something. I can't walk through this earth trying to be Mother Teresa. So anyway, I really love this. Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you,
yay! All right, yay, Nana. All right. What?
I'm just taken aback. I'm just taken aback. I'm just like, wow. We're at still fighting about trust issues. Hazel and Tarik. I'm kind of finished with them. So we're going to move on real quick to Jovi and Yara. Jovi, you are a dirty dog. You went out with 2 friends and you got down to 1 friend because the 1 friend has a brain and he left to go home to his wife and family. You're at the strip club. You got a lap dance and he said nothing more. And when he said nothing more, I knew more things happened. Why did you have to go upstairs for a lap dance? Why can't you do the lap dance right in front of everybody else? So we know more things happened.
The champagne room, as Chris Rock said, no sex in the champagne room. No sex.
I don't believe it. And he came in, he's supposed to be home at 11 o'clock. And he promised, oh yeah, I'll be home. Oh, bullshit. He walked in at 1:26, drunk as a skunk, sat down. Are you feeling okay? Oh my God. You know what,
he had
honey?
those eyes, those bloodshot eyes, and his stupid friend he was with. And she's like, Jovi, get out of here. You
smell like alcohol, and don't put your jeans on the bed. God knows where the jeans were. So, I don't like Jovi. Jovi, you're just an ass. And then
he probably let some juices loose in those jeans. So
of course he did. But if you were just getting a regular lap dance, you could have got that downstairs. We know that. So liar.
We know all about strip clubs, liar.
I like Nancy. Nancy saying, and he got into bed with his jeans on, lying sack of crap. Amen. Yes, he is. I have no time for you. No time for you at all, Jovi.
It looks like Ara's going to want to head back.
She does. She does look like that. She says, I just want to go home. And she goes, my home in the Ukraine, not home back to New Orleans. Nolans. He said he took a lap dance, nothing more. Bullshit, not just a lap dance. Curfew's 11. We talked about that. She says, just go pack. Go pack. He goes, I got to sleep. Well, and then they show him at the airport. It's just so sad. It's so sad for her because, this is supposed to be her and him going to Vegas, just the 2 of them. Then he invited all his friends, and then she invited his mother, which I think she should have anyway. So this is just a big party for him. Big party. Yeah.
Why would he abuse the fact, like, it's nice that she included your mom so your mom will stop complaining.
Yes.
And they can bond and whatever. But why invite your stupid friend, especially his dumb friend that when they were in the van, the cab or whatever, or the Uber, the friend's like, the bar opens at 5:30, screwdrivers, bro. It's like, how old are you? 5:30 a.m.?
I know. Oh my God. I have no time for you, Jovi. You don't deserve this beautiful woman, and you don't deserve a new baby because you will just be an absentee father. Zoe's mama says he messes up because she just had a scare with the baby and he goes to a strip club. Yes. Yeah. She just got out of urgent care. How you feeling? Oh my God.
Get my wiener touched by a stranger and drink with my illiterate friends.
Yeah. Please let me. So I have no time for them. That's all I had to say about them. The idea that he invited all his friends. Shame on you. Michael and Natalie. This one. Oh my God. What a piece of work. They're all excited. They're
Do you agree with me now that Michael is trash? He's trash.
Yes.
Trash for this.
They're barbecuing outside. I don't know what they were eating though. Do you know? Was it chicken?
Uncle Bo probably killed a squirrel. I don't know. Uncle Bo was there.
It was roadkill. No,
with this one, he was doing the fireworks. I was like, Uncle Bo's gonna kill him. Run! Uncle Bo and his friend Tamra, who the best part of this episode, you guys. I don't care what anyone says. I do though. I love all of you. But the best part of this episode was I don't mean to skip ahead, but when Natalie's packing and Tamra comes in. Yeah, hi, hon. I think she had like her nice little dress on because it had some glitters on it. Well, she might have been wearing pants then, but then we had a little blouse, maybe like a glitter blouse, some kind of sequence, if you will. And she comes in, yeah, I can drive you, hun. And I'm doing a Minnesota accent, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I can drive you, hun, but I'll get the baby seat. I gotta get the baby seat. I got lots of clothes. I'm like, are you living? Is that where you're living, Tamra? Like, poor Tamra. She's so cute, but she totally strikes me as one of those people who lives out of her car. Like, she has a home, but she's like, you never know what's going to happen. So I just throw shit. I got lots of Mountain Dew cans, lots of Code Red back there, couple packs of Camels. Okay, 26 empty packs of Camel Straights. I just picked up some clothes that I was on the road. I just picked it up. I don't have a baby, but I found this car seat. It was free. You know, it was just so hilarious. And she's like, I got to get the car seat out and I got lots of clothes and then I can let you in. Like, she's just one person.
I
and
know.
A couple of suitcases.
I know. Isn't that sad? Isn't it sad? The idea, I would have killed Mike. I would have. The idea, they were all happy. They were eating supper and, we get married tomorrow. And what do you think? And he's holding up the camera to her. What do you think about this? Well, I'm very excited. And then all of a sudden, the next scene, they go to somebody else. And the next scene, she's sobbing her eyes out, calling the wedding planner, or whoever that was. I think it was a wedding planner, saying that he broke up with her. Was it the
dress lady or was it their
maybe
person that was going to marry them? I mean, the fact that this guy still has sex with her regularly and just he's an emotional abuser. Like he's just stringing her along. He's making her pay for, I think, the hit his ego took when she gave the ring back. He cannot drop that. And yes, she said some things and done some things, but he has made her pay more than anyone should have to pay at this point. And she's groveling, thanking him. Thank you for marrying me. It's like, girl, pick up your spine. I will help carry you back to the Ukraine.
And the sad thing about it is she talks to her mom, and explains to her mom before this, that she can't come to the wedding. Nobody's going anywhere. It's just going to be her, Mike, Uncle Bo, and the neighbor that's giving her a ride out of Dodge. Okay.
Yeah, Tamra is going to be her maid of honor, and they're doing it by the pond. Lots of skeeters by the pond. I don't know. Dr. Melanie is here.
Oh, hi, Dr. Melanie.
For Nana to gamble with. Yay. We'll tell Brian Christopher. If he lives out here, we got to find him. We got to you'll be vaccinated. I won't. So you'll have to go find him. But yes.
Does that mean I can go to the casino?
We'll see where we're at because I'm on the wait list for the vaccinations.
I know. But I don't want to put anybody in harm, just for my addiction.
Buffalo hits. Does it say hits when he does Buffalo? Buffalo. Because I told him your favorite game was Buffalo.
Yeah. What do you mean? What does it hit?
When it goes Buffalo, does it say hit?
Then all the Buffalo. No, it doesn't say hit. All the Buffaloes come up. Yeah.
It's fun.
So exciting. I'm starting to get chest pains. Okay. Anyway, so Michael and Natalie, I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you, Natalie. And the saddest thing about it is her country is closed. Their borders are closed. There's nowhere for her to go. Where is she to go now? And then they're driving away, and I know I'm jumping ahead on different things, but they're driving away and he goes, can I just get a hug? Absolutely not.
I yelled at the TV. Chell came in the room and I was watching it. I was like, you had all this time to hug her. You've been hugging her naked. Give her some self-respect. Like, you asshole. One last hug. Go F yourself. You brought her here under the guise you were going to marry her. You just strung her along because your fragile ego got hurt when she gave the ring back. Yeah, she's apologized. She's offered therapy. She's basically given up her spine for you, bro. And this is how you act. I'm just like, Mike, you dirty dog.
He really is. And I don't usually, profess gun violence.
Well, let's not even talk about that. Let's not even make a joke because
we won't make a joke about this.
No. Well, let's just somebody grab his balls.
I'm sorry. There you go. Tie him up.
and throw him in the pond, but let him live, but let the leeches suck on him or something.
Because nobody else is going to. Michael, after this, nobody's going to want you. That was just terrible.
And now we got Lucy here. Hi, Loose Goose.
Hi,
so good
Lucy.
thing we weren't talking about what we wanted to. Hey, thank you, Loose Goose. I got my little piggies in.
You're so
love your
cute, Lucy. What time are we got, Lucy?
Okay. Love you.
Hey, Joe. Okay, we got to just move it along here. I love you. Yeah, I can't wait till you come on Wednesday. We're going to have some fun.
Have some fun. And never put up with what Natalie's putting up with, and we'll keep teaching you and helping you. Yep. Never.
We're just going to get to Amira and Andrew.
Oh my God, Andruff. This was. I'm starting to think, is this just a plant couple? Does anyone know any behind the scenes? Do these people really even know each other? Because there's so much of this story we're not seeing, and so I'm just like, is this for real, or are these actors? But then I'm thinking it's either that or. He's legit like one of those abusive dudes, because when you see him, when he's like, I just want to get her here and then we can tell her all the fun we can have. The way he acts, I'm like, oh, you're really an a-hole. Like you are trying to pretend and sell us a lie that you're this nice, caring guy, but you look psycho when you're trying to look happy. That's not a good sign.
That isn't a good sign. And what is Mom and Andruff drinking on the porch? I have a cold drink for you. And it doesn't look like anything. Unless it's a big, tall glass of vodka, which if I had to sit on a porch with Andrew, that's what I would like to be drinking. It was a war zone in Serbia. I felt so bad for her. Mm-hmm. She said, I was promised room service, and instead I have to go out and find food.
They're rioting in the streets.
I know.
This is July 2020. And he explains it like, well, she's a little lonely. No, she's in an area where she can't even find food because there is civil unrest and there's rioting in the streets. So she's scared and she doesn't speak the language, you dip S-H-I-T.
And she's walking through. She says, that man just said something to me, but I don't understand what he said. Yeah. Probably get back to your hotel. What the hell are you doing out here? So anyway, I just have no time for these two. I just really don't. They're not interesting. The idea he's going to be living with his mother till, till the 12th of never. I don't like her.
She's problematic. She's Betty problematic. At first I was like, oh, maybe she's not that problematic, but she's like, well, she's got kind of like a thicker tongue when she talks, because I was watching her mouth a lot. And, she's like, I don't know what he's talking about, because you have been with her for 2 years. That's rude, And I'm just like, why are you don't know the whole story. You only know what Andruff told you. And Andruff is not you're his mom. I get that you want to see the best of him, but if anyone knows this guy isn't all right, it's you, Mom.
When I heard her speak, I thought we finally found out what happened to Cindy Brady.
She does have the little lispies. She's got the little lispies. Yeah, she does.
Yes.
But the way she was so judgmental on Amira, when it's like, your son is doing virtually nothing for this relationship, but demanding all these things, including children, where it's totally logical for her to go, let's see how this goes between us. Because right now I'm in an area where there's rioting and civil unrest, and you haven't even checked on me because you're too busy picking up, kid lawnmowers that blow bubbles and hanging out with your mom on a porch. Oh my God,
Frankie and Lucy love that one. They love that. That was the cutest toy.
She just doesn't. It was a mess. And
Nancy, you're right. She's a horrible mom.
He's very manipulative and he's very gross. He's like, well, would you say he's one of those guys that's going to gaslight you. And he'll be like, well, would you consider this? She's like, don't treat me like I'm stupid. Is this funny? I'm just saying, oh gosh, don't. Oh, I can't believe. And he, instead of saying, sorry, I yelled at you, because apparently he's yelling at her when the cameras aren't on. He said, I'm sorry you feel that I'm yelling at you. I'm like, oh,
I don't like him. I don't
that.
I don't like the looks of them. I don't like, what? Another one, a little soap do wonders. Well, maybe not wonders, but it'll help a little bit. Missy
says Cheryl had an interview with his mother a couple days ago claiming Andrew was portrait wrong. What's portrait wrong?
I don't know what portrait wrong is.
Well, he does look wrong in portraits. And listen, when they're at his house, Nana, and the little dog is so cute, but he had a silk like blouse on that he was sitting down in with his man bun. It was like it was kind of lined.
Yeah,
like did you see it? And then it was silk.
Didn't we talk about that once where Grandpa grabbed my dad
grabbed
my mom's shirt and wore it to the coffee shop, not understanding that there was ruffles on the sleeve and next to the wrists, and just because it was plaid, he thought it was his.
That's so funny. Look at Melanie says, my husband's Serbian and he wouldn't go to Serbia. So the fact that he expects this woman to do all this, she was in a detainment center in Mexico. Now she's in Serbia during riots. I mean, she's doing so much and you should be checking on her constantly. And she's like, you're not even checking on me. So no, I don't want to talk about carrying your baby so you and your sister Connie can take me camping. I'm in Serbia with riots. I was in a Mexican detainment, and the best you can offer me is a neck beard and camping with Connie? No. Remember Connie? You can't come to my baby shower? Who wants their brother at their baby shower?
Nobody.
Oh
Stop
my
it.
God.
Stop it. And then portrayed instead of portrait.
Yes,
portrayed.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Thank
okay.
you. Yeah. So his mom, of course, is claiming, it was portrayed wrong.
No, I mean, Andrew, he's sitting on that porch. He's talking to his mom. He doesn't have time to clean up. She's sitting there in a war zone. And he says, I should have heard from her by now. I'm sure I'll hear from her soon. And she didn't get on the plane. She didn't get on the plane.
But he makes it all about himself. He's like,
oh, sure.
Last time this happened, I didn't hear from her. She was in detainment. That was hard on me.
You had a vacation while she was in detainment. You didn't even go out looking for her. You were partying, going to these wonderful restaurants. Oh,
his Crocs off. Like by the end of the trip, his Crocs were see-through. You could see his heel. He had so much fun.
Yes. And then let's get to Brandon and Julia. We had nothing on them.
Minty.
And what's that? I mean, I thought we'd hear something.
We could have cut out a little Tarik and Hazel because listen, I'm getting tired of this minty shit and eating strawberries. Even she asked Tarik. She knows. She goes, "Did you wash these?" Because when I saw, let's just break down some house stuff.
Camping and Connie.
I mean, that's a bad combination. But it was like the shoes on the shoe rack with the hats too. The hats by the shoes.
No,
on the shoes.
It's like your dad when he tried to do laundry and put underwear in with rugs. I think he does it so he doesn't have to ever do it again. But that was gross. What don't you think?
One time early on in our relationship, Chell did laundry and I found a hanger.
I said to Dad, at least go through your pockets because I hate finding napkins and crazy things in his pockets. Just go through your pockets.
We had Chell's mom and stepdad were here for the week, and his mom had doctor's appointments and stuff. And his stepdad, he always has hauls. So they use real like hankies. So they wash their like booger rags, and then he has little Halls wrappers. I was like, just pulling out little Halls wrappers in the wash.
I know. You know what? I mean, if somebody's nice enough to do your laundry, and I love doing laundry, at least go through your pockets. That's just, come on.
I know. It's so funny. Self-care, nasty, long hair, POS. You're right.
Yes. Haru, you are right. That is just, I mean, some of these people need a good kick.
Nana, the chronic. Okay, so chronically, did you see the slanted photo frames going up Tarik's wall? He also had it mixed with these people. I do not know. This 90 Day Fiancé people, not good with the decorating. So he had these frames that were cut and they were going up the wall. And then on top of them, he had like pictures that you would put if you had like a nautical or seashell bathroom, which used to be popular back in the day.
Yes.
But he mixed these wood kind of frames. Maybe they were little mirrors that kind of 1, 2, 3 up the stairs. If he just would have had those, not my fave, but okay. But then put something that totally doesn't match it and is like this white wood with seashells. I was like, what is, and then he's got the one red wall and the fancy dining room, furniture from like a dead relative 3 generations ago, and 2 lazy boys in the living room and no couch. 2, what are you, 100?
Oh,
you get a couch. God. You have friends coming over. That is literally what you see in assisted living when someone's like 95 and they're like, fuck it, I don't like anybody anymore. Just give me a comfy chair. What are you gonna, you guys put me here? Bye. They don't want, but you're a young guy somewhat still. Get a couch.
Well, he is. He's young.
What's wrong
get
with
a couch.
Him?
I know.
2 brown lazy boys. That's it. And he has a big living room. 2 brown lazy boys.
And they're making good money, I would think, on this show. It's time to like revamp your place.
Tarik has a nice place. It could be really nice.
It's time to do that.
Oh,
he can't even clean, so not worried about that.
It's like Androv's place, his little condo he's got.
Nasty.
Not good.
This was really good. I mean, this just took the wind out of me. The idea of Brian Christopher talking to me, I can hardly stand it.
Oh my gosh, should we watch it one more time?
One more time, please. I want to see it again. Is that okay, you guys? I just have to see it again. Oh my gosh.
Of course. Look at this cutie.
Look at how cute he is.
Here we go.
Hey, Eileen, it's Brian Christopher, or can I call you Nana? How you doing, Nana? Listen, I wanted to check in on you, see how you're doing. Listen, I know you're missing the casinos, but don't worry. They are missing you a lot more. They want our money, don't you know? And when you get back there, you can win some Buffalo hits. A couple questions for you. Have you found your missing garlic? Number 1. Number 2, did Dad eat? I want to make sure he's eating well, don't you know? And how, I don't know if I really want to know the answer to this one, but how is Toilet Daddy? Maybe I don't. I don't want to know. But anyways, listen, when you get out to Laughlin next time, there's this one casino. I forget what it's called. It's like a really, really old one. It's above like a restaurant, I think. And it had the Lucky Lemmings in it. I had so much luck on that one. So make sure you give that one a shot. Speaking of shot, I heard you got your first one. So good for you. I'm waiting for mine. Hopefully I'll get that one in a few weeks as well. Anyways, wishing you all the best. And when you get out to those casinos, I hope they're not rude and they are delicious and you get some bands of wins. Take care.
Oh, now it makes sense why he said, I hope they're not rude. Because I was like, is he talking like Minnesota nice? But now that you say he says rude.
He's Rudy's are his people that follow him. Oh, thank you. Thank you again. I mean, honest to God, that's the best. It's just the best.
Buffalo hits.
Oh, he's
so
just
cute.
Love him. I just can't wait to show Dad this. So if you can, he killed this cameo. He did.
Some cameos, people dial it in. This guy, he's worth it. He's worth it. This guy did I've seen so many cameos where people are just kind of like, hey, Patrice, hope you like Cleveland. Yeah, so
I know there was so much love there. I love him. I just love him. Thank you. And
he threw in the don't you know, so I have a feeling that because I sent him a video, just saying, hey, my mom Eileen's a big fan. So maybe he heard my accent and knew you were Minnesotan. I don't know.
Oh,
Buffalo hits. And yes, Nancy, please like and subscribe and share. Joleen and Nana are the best. Let's get them to 15K this year. That would be amazing. We're at 14.2K.
Fabulous. That'd be fabulous.
We never thought this many people would want to hear us speak. No. I mean, we hoped.
Yeah, we hoped a lot. And we have such a great community of people, and we always have new people coming in, and we appreciate that. But we like the ones that keep coming back because we care about them, and we like to see them in the chat. We
love our lean team. So, we love you guys. So thanks again to Nini Girl. Thanks to all my mods. Thanks to everyone for the super chats and joining us. And we got $10 toward Nana going to Agua Caliente out here. So it was a good episode, a good stream.
It was just fabulous, you guys. I just can hardly contain myself. Thank you.
Thank you, Skibo. Skibo says, you two are my favorite. Well, you guys are our favorite. We love that you spend your Mondays with us for 90 Day with Nana. And I'm even missed half of this episode of Big Brother, and I don't give a shit because I'd rather spend it with the lean team.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
And can I just say, we usually go on Fridays too, but we're not right now only because Salt Lake City is done filming and Joleen is very busy with Canada Big Brother.
Big Brother. Yep.
So just bear with us and we'll get back to Fridays once Salt Lake City comes back.
Or just any of the Housewives franchises, like when Beverly Hills comes back, Nana and I will be back.
Absolutely.
More Bravo stuff. And we are still going to do some Patreon only live streams where we can just come talk bullshit, just have a good time. So shout out to all our patrons. And anything else, Nana? You got your big shot coming up. You're going to keep us.
I'm so excited for Friday. Dad and I going, and it's going to be in the morning. I'll make sure he eats before we go. Did Dad eat? So yes, I'll make sure that he eats something before we go. We're going to go to the shot. Back in the day, we'd stop. We'd go do something afterwards after a thing like this, but we can't. So we're just going to go home, and that's what you do.
That's what you do. Well, we'll keep you all updated on Nana's vaccine. I'm so happy you're getting vaccinated. I can't wait till I am approved in California to get my vaccine, and then we can, just be together again, and everyone can be safe and all that stuff.
Wait.
So
I can't
hopefully
wait.
You guys are safe and well, and we appreciate you. Tomorrow I will be back with, later tonight I'll be back with the BB Can Live. And then tomorrow me and Busy will be covering the Bachelor finale, and I'll probably do another BB Can Live. And I have a BB Can Live. Yeah, I do, with Sarah at Entertainment.
Honey. See what I mean? You're just so busy, just one thing on top of another. And I have this one day that I do with you, and I'm spent.
Nana, but you're the star and you kill it. And you're also retired. So you don't got to do anything. But make sure you guys are subbed to Sarah at Nerdtainment if you follow me for BB Can, because every Tuesday I'm there with her, and I'll be there with her after my Bachelor recap with Busy tomorrow night. And then Wednesday we have another BB Can. We have a Sip and Key. And then Thursday I have a BB Can. Friday, me and Sarah will be here for BB Can. And Saturday,
that's what I mean. It's
me
crazy.
And Miranda and Ina for the challenge. So we stay busy on this channel, right, Nana?
We do. I mean, you certainly do, honey. So we really appreciate you guys joining us. Nini, I thank you so much again. It was the absolute best.
Aww.
And I'm going to send you out your makeup bag. It came back to me. In fact, a neighbor 2 blocks over knocked at the door the other morning and said, "We keep getting your mail. This is yours." It came back. Because I wrote the wrong address. I thought that was nice. That's Minnesota nice. They bring back a package.
And I steal it. Yeah.
And I certainly have done it for him because we've gotten their mail. It just, the mail here. Anyway,
shout out to our mail workers working hard, deserve a raise.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And I meant to ask this in the chat, but we don't have time right now. But just wondering if anybody's getting their stimulus check, because I check my bank account every day and we haven't gotten ours. So
2 of my friends got theirs right on Saturday.
Oh, nice.
Chell and I haven't gotten anything yet.
Yeah, I haven't gotten ours either yet. But
hopefully everybody gets their stimmy soon.
I know. Soon. It's good. It's a good thing. And we appreciate you being here. We love you guys, and good night.
Yes. Good night, everyone. Bye.